Thought you'd still be in your pit.
Just getting my washing.
Looks like you're packing for a week.
I thought I might go back to my dad's, if that's all right with you.
And whose idea was this?
Mine, I guess. Now that he's started his therapy, I should give him a chance. Not that I haven't appreciated being here. Everything you've both done for me.
Jacob, he's your dad. He'll never repair anything unless you're living with him.
So you're cool with it?
I am delighted. First step back to normality.
Smiling to yourselves for a sign of madness. Unless you found a match and you've been up all night, swapping your entire life histories.
Sounds exhausting.
Did you even try just one little punt, Laurel? I know you can do it. Let's look now.
No, I told you photos are no good. If you saw a picture of Jimmy, would you swipe now?
Out of morbid fascination, maybe. And this isn't about me, so don't change the subject. I reckon you're bricking it. Which is normal, because when did you last go on a date? Bob doesn't count.
Well, between Brenda and the kids, I don't think we even shared a soggy pizza.
Exactly, you're out of practice. You need to build up your confidence on the baby slopes. And we're off all afternoon because of the boiler upgrade, so you can't plead your usual excuses.
What excuses? Hang on, where's this going?
I'll find you the perfect guinea pig. Pub, lunchtime.
He's fine. And you spoke to him. She's not going to do it again, is she?
Shouldn't have happened in the first place, and it's my responsibility to keep him safe.
Yeah, I know that. Why don't you buy him that big tractor thing that he wanted, one with all those lights?
Bribe him so he forgets.
He probably already has forgot. But yeah, if it makes you feel better.
Any news on your break-in?
It wasn't a break-in.
Well, who bust your door then? Must have been one dissatisfied customer.
That's none of your business, is it?
Kane, I've been texting you.
No, I've got nothing else to say to you.
Look, I lost my concentration for like a second. But Kyle, he was really hyper and...
Yeah, all the more reasons that you should be watching him.
Can't watch a kid all the time.
Just leave it, Nate.
Just saying, if they want to get away from me, they
Are
will.
you some sort of expert, are you?
I know Amy's a good mum.
Yeah, he could have died from the exhaust fumes.
What's this?
Dad, you no need to get involved.
Well, if it's about Kyle, it's still my responsibility, so I think I do.
So you're open normal hours again, then?
Just this morning. I'm in court later. It's my ex's sentencing.
Yeah, I've heard a few people mention it, but I've been more tied up with Megan's.
Yeah. Community service, eh? Is that the result that you wanted?
Well, I think it's what Jamie expected.
After the grief she put him through, I think she got off easy.
See ya. David.
See? She thinks it's like defo.
Are you doing a survey? Can you stop comparing them? You've got a shop to run.
Sorry. Hey, congratulations on your therapy. Didn't expect to see an impact so soon.
Well, it's early days yet.
Jacob, moving back in.
What?
Is he? No, do you know anything about this? No? What? What is it?
Yes, I do. These girls were having a go at me. They put it online. Jacob saw it. It made us go save her.
Save her? Where? How?
In town.
And did he speak to her? Did she speak to him?
No, that's not allowed. I mean, she won't be that blatant.
Come on now. You're not going to get into trouble. Tell us what's happened.
There you go. You all right?
All right.
Let's have a pint, please, mate.
Kane doing your nutting too?
Hey?
Oh, he's slagging Amy off, reckon she's never seen a kid again.
I don't know, I just tend to zone out. Got enough stuff going on with Rona.
Still, thought you were sorting things out.
I'll keep trying. No, she's on these new meds now, so hopefully we're turning a corner.
But?
Well, she said it before, I'm just not that confident.
Yeah, well, it's a big thing getting bits of your body taken out, especially when your hormones get involved.
Yeah, well, I get that. I'm trying to be really supportive through the menopause, but I just can't do anything right. It's like I don't even know her anymore.
Yeah, which is why they used to call it the change, losing the title, yeah?
Yeah, well, thanks for the advice, mate. Wish I'd not told you now.
Ah, look, mate. If you and Rona were solid before all this, it's worth fighting for, isn't it? Only you can decide.
Where's Nicola?
school. Elliot's been busted for contraband chocolate. Nicola's grovelling to the lunchbox police. But looking for you, I'm here.
Oh, so it's you. You're my victim. Nicola didn't exactly look very far, did she?
Sorry?
Right, well, I'll have a lime and soda. I'm a cheap date. Not that I'd say that in the actual situation.
Situation?
This is going to be really weird, isn't it? Shall we role play? Might be easier. Yeah. So I will be Janet, and you can be George.
Right.
You smell nice, George. The nose is the root of all chemistry. Well, it is according to Chatty Magazine. So, suck it up, Nicola. I'm not totally clueless. OK, what's next? This is fun. Show an interest in him. You've got big hands, George. How do you spend all those long hours on the road?
Jake?
All right.
No, it tells me you see Mayor.
Trust him to go stirring.
Did you speak to her?
No.
Are you sure? Because my dad said you've been packing your stuff up.
Moving back, aren't I?
You see, I don't believe that. Do I need to ring the police? Tell them that she's breaking the terms of her bail? Jake?
We talked. But only because I forced her. I wanted to know if all that stuff she said when she dumped me was true.
And?
It was. I ruined her life. It was never proper love, just a midlife crisis. She looks at me now and feels embarrassed. Are you happy now?
It's not exactly the word for it, but...
It's over. So I may as well come home.
Right, the doctors gave him the OK, so no harm done.
What? And that's it, is it? That's your verdict as the legal guardian?
Well, me and Lisa were ready to hand over the reins until she passed away. Nothing's changed. It's daft, me being in charge when he's got two perfectly good parents.
Right, so you can make that official then?
Not if I don't get access.
Mum usually gets custody. Well-known fact.
Are you still here?
But if you're going that way, you can forget it. Custody means courts, social workers, everything we've tried to spare him from.
I never mentioned the courts. I just want to see him.
Look, we had an arrangement. You messed it up.
It was an accident.
In your garage. We should have had a CO alarm, to be honest.
Do you want it in or what?
Could you keep it down? You're actually in the quiet zone. Something I'm piloting.
Enough of this.
I'll go. Only came to say sorry.
Your sandwich is ready.
She's got rights. Don't make her use them.
Rights? Barely knows her.
He hardly knew you when Johnny first came. You've got a short memory, lad.
Yeah, that's a bit different. Carl didn't really have any family, did he?
Well, don't you start. You got Sarah back when she was being fostered, and you've moved heaven and earth for her ever since.
Yeah, well, I guess you're right.
Whose side are you on here?
Oh, Kyle's. He deserves to know his dad and his mum.
What's this?
Nothing.
2 tickets for the outdoor cinema.
Oh, I heard about that from a patient. Yeah, he impaled his leg on one of those collapsible chairs.
Oh. So who are you taking? That lady boiler engineer? She looks very minxy.
What? No, I'm not pouncing on some random boiler engineer. They're a present from me to you both.
Why? You've never been one for spontaneous gifting?
Haven't I?
No, you barely remember birthdays. A gift voucher is as good as it gets.
OK, so I'm making up for it now. My thanks to you both for looking after Eliza.
Well, I think it's a lovely gesture. And why can you not just say thank you?
Thank you, son. You know your old dad very well. I think I'll go and rustle up a picnic.
Midlife crisis, nice touch.
We shouldn't be talking.
You did yesterday to Jacob. And I know he's not packing to be with me, so what are you planning?
Other than walking out of here and trying to find a new job, I don't know what you're on about.
You're lying.
You're paranoid. Just because you don't have a relationship with your son, it's not my fault.
You're going down, you do know that. My solicitor reckons 2 years, which means you'll serve a year at least. Pretty much scuppers any plans for a career change, doesn't it? Explaining your criminal record. Not safe to be around kids. Knocks out most things for an ex-history teacher, doesn't it? So that's going to be fun. No career, no money, no family, no friends.
I've got friends. You don't know everything about me.
I know that you've destroyed your life for a 15-year-old.
He was 16.
Sexual communication with a child. Which means they're going to lock you up on the sex offenders block with all the other perverts. Yeah, that's right, mate. They're just like you. Needy and messed up and so lacking in their own lives that they've convinced themselves that abusing children's normal.
It wasn't abuse. And I'm not going to prison. I'm going to be with Jacob. Just like I warned you, so I don't know why you're so surprised. You've lost, David. And there's nothing you can do about it.
So how am I doing? I mean, would you want to take me home to meet your mother? Or would you want to ravish me?
My mother is dearly departed.
Yeah, no, I know. It's just an expression. So come on, marks out of 10. Do you fancy me, George?
This is getting very inappropriate now.
Oh, that's fair.
A large Merlot for my friend here and another pint for Jimmy, please.
Yeah, is he all right? Because he's got a sweat on and his eyes are all bulgy.
Oh, he's probably dreaming about food. Nigella's haddock does that to him. This is Tom. I kidnapped him in the school car park.
Anything to help a fellow counsellor in need? Look, I can steer you through the murky swamps of catfishing and submarining and deep, deep lakes.
Baby slopes, practice day.
Oh, God.
Oh, you should be honoured. He's highly sought after by all the single mums on the PTA.
Yeah. Laurel, you look the type of girl to have a traditional picnic basket, china plates, check napkins, and cruet.
Yeah, in my dreams, yeah.
A cool box will do us perfectly well. Jay has bought us tickets to the outdoor cinema. A Star is Born is my favourite.
Oh, mine too.
Laurel. There you go. Pint for you. Get you another orange, Laurel.
Sorry, they took ages searching me.
Security decided Layla looked shifty.
Wonder why.
Didn't expect you.
Not the best way of spending a day off. If I hadn't brought Maya to the village in the first place, I could have spared you all.
I've just seen her. Got to admit that things are still on with Jake.
What?
Yeah, they met up yesterday, made some sort of plan. My dad caught him packing a bag.
But that's impossible.
She's going to prison.
Not according to her.
Right, you have to tell the solicitor about a meeting up in secret.
Well, it's just her word against mine, isn't it? I can't prove anything, and Jakey's not going to grass.
OK, so let's say she walks today. She'll be on the sex offenders register. And that's what the solicitor said, right?
Yeah, she can't go near him, or she'll be breaking the conditions.
That should be crazy.
They'll just go abroad like they were planning before. Where's Jake now?
He's with your dad, right? He's practically glued to him, so just try and stay calm.
I'll be calm when this is all over.
Manpreet has reassured me that it's all definitely linked. Anger, irritability, hormonal rage. Some women channel it, apparently. I mean, I don't know how I manage that at work.
Get the farmers to pay their bills. That'd be the result.
Well, at least you can see the funny side. Unlike poor Pete. Well, maybe these new pills will lighten things up a bit, I don't know. Hey.
Ah, see why I can't pick up my hoof supplement pellets?
I'll see you at the clinic.
He could actually bring them home himself, but that would mean talking to me.
I should go too.
I fail to understand why I'm always seen as the bad guy.
Really, Kim? You haven't exactly been a warm and welcoming mother-in-law, have you?
And you gave Andrea a mansion to live in. OK, fine. I just want Jamie to be happy. So if you could tell me where his head's at, please.
Pete.
Can wait.
Zach's right. I can't be his mum for an hour a week in a contact centre.
No.
Been there, done that.
Because I
Can remember it now. Toys with bits missing, noises, screaming kids. I'm not putting Kel through it. So if that means I need to step back, only see him from a distance, then I have to. For him. Kane, before you say anything...
On my terms. You watch where he is, who he's with, and what he's doing. You bring him back on time, and you never ask him to lie. Final chance.
Thanks. You won't regret it, I swear.
Just realised you don't want to be firing shots through solicitors. Not as dumb as he looks.
Cheers for the backup. Maybe I was a bit harsh with the sexist, up himself, moron.
Did you say that?
Just thought of it now.
Flattered.
I'm serious. I need to give you more time.
What are you doing? Oh, it's my fault. I suggested playing on his game box thingy to distract him, so he sent me on a goose chase for batteries and slipped away.
Adamant, Buster. Adamant that he's coming here.
It's about me. I've got a right to be here.
That's why I said no. This is a terrible idea.
Now is not the time to discuss it, right?
Could the defendant please stand? Please confirm your name.
Mayor Stepney.
The indictment is as follows. That you, Mayor Stepney, a person aged 18 or over, for the purpose of obtaining sexual gratification, intentionally communicated with another person, namely Jacob Gallagher, on the 15th of January 2019 by way of text message. The communication was sexual and was intended to encourage Jacob Gallagher to make a communication that is sexual. And Jacob Gallagher was under 16. And
That
you,
you're planning to be
Stepney,
with her.
did not reasonably believe...
Don't know what you're on about.
I talked to her, Jake. Don't treat me like I'm stupid. You don't realise she's leaving here in a prison van, do you? Jake.
We'll see.
Well, prison food.
It's for Millie, not you.
I saw Jamie in the cafe, deep in another conflab with Rona.
Oh.
Yes, exactly. Well, she could have been supervising his cases, but I didn't get that impression. It seemed more personal.
Poor Rona, that's beyond the call.
Not really. She's a very holistic employer. And she is going through her own rough patch with Pete, so I suppose the temptation is to mutually offload.
Yes, not really Jamie's style.
It's nice that they're friends, though. He needs one of those.
Pete? Pete?
I'll be down in a sec.
Okay, got your message. I would have been back sooner, but I had to cover a call out.
What?
Nothing! Just glad that you want to talk.
Hey, I was going to do that to make up to you for being a prat.
Why are you texting Debbie?
You've been here for hours. You must be due back at the office.
Hey, coaching a woman to reach her full potential is far more interesting than selling pensions.
I'm honoured. But I'm sure that the school mums are far more worthy of your talents.
Classic do yourself down. Hey, look, there is nothing sexier than confidence, Laurent. So, prepare for me to release that inner vixen.
See? Bit of TLC, that's all she needed.
Star is Born. Sold out, no! Jurassic Park or The Sound of Music? It's for a date. Open air cinema.
Well, depends. Do you want her to be traumatised by a T-Rex or terrible singing?
I've heard that the defendant is a previously good character, a respected teacher at Houghton Academy for many years, formerly a governor.
Sounds positively angelic. Are we talking about the same
And
person?
committed stepmother to your ex-husband's daughter, who lost her mother at a young age. You have also had no contact with Jacob since these charges were brought, which is to your credit, albeit according to your bail conditions.
No, that's not right. They can't use that.
Your job as a teacher placed you in the highest position of trust over the pupils in your care.
Well, that's a joke.
Your relationship with Jacob is already compromised by the fact you were in a serious relationship with his father.
You're not serious enough for her to stop humiliating him.
Rather than maintain boundaries between home and school, you betrayed your employer, your partner, and the young man at the center of this, who was 15 years old when the sexual communication took place.
And the rest.
So I'm in no doubt that this case passes the custody threshold. And while I give credit for the guilty plea, I sentence you to 12 months immediate imprisonment.
And we're back to Emmerdale in half an hour.